Welcome to 100% Eat, the show where we try every fast food restaurant to let you know if you need it. Thanks for the woo, Nick. You probably do. I'm your host, Michael Jones, alongside my co-host, Jordan Swears. Jordan, how are you?
I really appreciate the little letting the music breathe there.
Just a little bit.
Because I just want to give another shout out to how good that song is.
It's very good.
Pigeon Studios Pete and Pigeon Studios Jen, baby.
Yeah.
They crushed it,
Yeah.
and everyone should appreciate it every time they listen to this podcast.
All a good point, and also, Eric doesn't like it when we start, and I don't read it. So I get that, too.
I think you did a great job. That was a really good intro. I thought that was fantastic.
Well, usually the music starts, and you go, wait. Why don't you start it?
Start the show.
I thought that
I
was
like
great.
to thread that needle.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That
Push
song
him to his limit.
That song's awesome, and it's cool because we don't have the rights to any of our old music or anything. And also, when we used our old music, everyone would be like, "Here's a Try Guys video that stole your song," and it's like we had a website that we pulled
Also,
this from.
Right. We didn't compose this
we
music.
didn't make
We were gonna get another song like that. That's like, I guess we'll use this,
Yeah.
and then have to continuously pay for it.
Yep.
Or it was like, well, you can't use it here, or you can't.
Right.
And
Yeah.
we were like, let's just not.
Let's
do that.
let's get Jen and Pete to compose something. They're so talented.
we did it.
Yeah, and they're great.
We're welcome.
Thank us. Go to the comments
ahead.
right now. Don't pause this video. Scroll down and just say, "Thank you, heroes." That's all I want to say.
Don't even click the leave a comment button.
No,
just
you-
type it on your keyboard.
Just start
the
typing.
video might start
Just
over.
That's
Start
fine. Watch it
typing and
again.
see what happens if it starts cutting around and stuff.
Thank you,
Yeah, you're doing
heroes.
kind of like you're doing like a remix.
Yeah.
Thank us as many times as you can. There's no limit.
There's no limit to the
You can
amount
vote
you can
more
thank
than
us.
once a day.
You can't. Oh, he likes that.
He
Nick loves
likes
voting more than
everything
once.
today.
Yeah. He likes doing the Trump stuff where Trump's like, go send in the ballot, and if they don't count it, you can actually still go vote. And then who knows? Maybe they have to do a different kind of ballot count, and it's fine. And
He
it's like,
keeps
what
saying
happens?
people are already voting. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Who's voting already?
Oh, I've been writing stuff down and just kind of like throwing it in the air. So does that count? It's about the same.
I don't know.
Oh, see? Many people are asking this.
I question the integrity of the system.
Oh, that's good.
I don't.
Hey.
I can't be clear enough.
That's good. Muddy the waters now. Smart.
With shit.
Were you at the Firehouse Subs?
I was there.
They
That's
were-
where they're pumping it. Right,
they were-
right
yeah,
into
they-
the swamp.
They were draining the swamp, I guess.
They were filling the swamp.
They were.
Today we're reviewing Firehouse Subs Captains Club. We'll also be talking about the stench
Yeah.
inside the restaurant.
The stench TM.
Oh, so you guys like the stench
You
TM? It's a new thing. We're replacing the A1 steak
Yeah,
sauce
yeah,
with
yeah,
the stench
with
TM.
the stench.
That everything about that restaurant was weird except for the ordering experience, which was so normal. So
What would
fast.
you rather have
Oh, man.
for this show?
Honestly, I would rather have the order experience be fine because
Yeah.
if I have another Subway experience,
Yeah.
I might have an aneurysm.
will.
Right? And we went to
It's,
both.
it's what I'm worried
both.
about. It's what I'm worried
You are
about.
100%
killing
gonna
you.
have some sort of aneurysm or like a blood clot. I'm surprised you haven't had an ulcer yet.
Your head's gonna explode.
I think
This
I'll
guy's looking down the barrel of an ulcer.
I think I'll never forget ordering at that Subway and then not getting the dipping sauce.
fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't think Nick will.
Convention in town?
There's 4 people in line.
Whoa, where'd all these people come from?
And then we go to Firehouse Subs. No one's there. It's the easiest. Or yeah, can I get 4 of these medium? Yeah, you guys want anything else? No. Okay.
Whoa, no convention in town?
Yeah. It was. Oh, this is cool. The problem.
Hey, you guys here for the shit?
Yeah.
It's over. It's in that tube.
Oh, the shit show.
different kind. Different kind.
Yeah.
The problem with the Firehouse Subs is everything inside of it. 100 tables.
There's so many
A
tables.
pipe pumping shit from the back through the
Don't
front door.
exaggerate. It was a hose.
Yeah, it was
not
a green
pipe.
hose, flexible
It was
hose.
a flex.
Did you say about
hose.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
probably close or bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
An
a,
industrial sized hose.
and it was being a pump
Hey,
truck.
It's
Yeah.
Firehouse Subs.
It was it was like a big old shit vac.
And so we were looking at it, and Nick went, "It's for the grease. It's
We
for the
saw
grease."
it getting into. We got to the Firehouse Subs, not the Firehouse. Got out of the car and we're like, "What's going on here?"
Uh-huh.
And it's
Right.
a hose.
Eric went in.
And he's going,
We
"Is-
waited.
Is it open?" And I
had to go
and
see.
I just went, "I'm just gonna wait out here."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
And
walked
then
in.
he
and
didn't
then
come
I-
back.
And then I went, "Well, the sign says open." And then you didn't come back, so we wandered in. And that hose went through the length of the entire building, from the front door into the bowels.
It really
of the
was
restaurant
funny that I
somewhere.
was
And
like,
I do mean the bowels.
I walked in and my eyes were following the hose.
Yeah.
To be like where's it going? Who's going to be standing in the way?
Do prizes come out of it?
To tell me to like not come in?
Maybe that's
because we're closed.
that was it, yeah.
While the shit
there
hose
was
is
one
there.
next to the shit hose.
There
Was
was
one
one
caution,
cone.
One little
wet,
cone.
wet
Yeah.
caution sign, and I was like, it ain't wet yet. Nope. Hope there's not
let's
a
hope
leak.
not.
But I'm thinking about it again, where I'm like, who knows what's gonna come out? Maybe that was Firehouse Subs Fun Zone.
Oh.
It was not labeled properly.
No.
That's the one thing I'll give Denny's. It was it wasn't the entire length of the restaurant, and it was labeled appropriately.
Yeah, they needed a sign.
give.
They needed a sign that said, "Don't slip on the shit."
Jordan walked over the truck and he went, "Is this fucking Fun Zone or not? What is this?
Where's the signage?
Where's
dude?
that?
I went up to it.
Why
I
does it
was
say waste?
I was tapping my credit card on everything.
I want to say, we're gonna ask if they can play with it, but they did. They both started jumping over it.
We did.
Back and
you
forth.
were recording a video. And
I
thought it'd
was.
be funny.
I was recording a shit hose out the front door down the restaurant.
I
with
hopped
Eric
over it,
standing
and
at
then
the
Nick
back.
had to copy
He
me.
had to copy you.
Monkey see, monkey do.
That actually happened.
It was so loud and it stunk.
It was pumping and
so
stinking.
And not
bad.
even the same stink.
No.
Right? Like every couple feet in the
Different
restaurant
stinks.
was a different
It was
horrible
it
smell.
was like
And
this
I feel
section
like-
smells like farts.
Yeah.
We chose
Yes.
the one area that smelled the worst, I think, and we just for some reason posted.
Yeah,
up
that was
there.
our set of tables that we decided to be at.
Yeah.
There are, dude, does Firehouse Subs want you to eat at Firehouse Subs?
I just think
Clearly.
I just think
What
now,
the hell?
now more than ever, every place that's like this is just they're living off online orders.
Yeah,
like
yes.
pick up online orders.
The only other people that like came in had online orders.
Yep.
And it was like, okay, everyone was doing it. It's not a confusing ordering process. There's a sign that says order here. The problem with it when we walked in is shit tube coming out. Don't know if it's open. Sees a bunch of people working at the restaurant. Stopped every couple feet at the longest counter you've ever seen to see if anyone was going to be like, hey, what sandwich can we get started for you? And then, you order down here. No one gave a shit. And you just
giving
keep
them
walking
away.
and you
They're
just
sucking
keep
them out of the
walking
building.
and you just keep walking. They're stuck in the stink.
Yep.
They're going to make you a sandwich.
Yep.
Dude.
It was
Somehow the
comically
hose went
far.
longer than
Yeah.
the counter.
It was
wild.
comically far, and that's why I took a picture because it's a shit tube in the restaurant, and also all the way at the other end, Eric ordering.
Yeah.
and he's like a tiny man, like he looks tinier than usual, and he's just like without zooming in.
Uh-huh.
Look how far away you are.
It's the longest restaurant. It's
for like a
so-
sub shop.
Yes.
You know what I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
Like they had seating in this place.
long sandwich, long restaurant.
Yeah. Oh.
Whoa! If you look from a helicopter,
Uh-huh.
you can
Yeah,
see like a sub.
Oh, it must be making sandwiches.
Amount
down
of
there.
seating is so much so that it seems like it's a like actual pizzeria
Yes.
type thing.
It felt like
Where
a
people
pizzeria.
actually would sit and
Yeah.
eat
Yeah.
because it's not. I mean, it's like fast
Yeah.
food, but you know what I mean? It's that in the middle.
Subways are way smaller than
Yes.
this place.
Yeah, this place was like, if it weren't all straight in a line, because it was just like a long hallway. That's
Yeah.
essentially the building. If it were more square shaped, like they would have been everywhere.
Yeah,
they
there's
would
a-
have had a full like
Big-
rectangular seating area, and I don't know why.
No, I don't know who's going there, sitting down and eating Firehouse Subs when they're pumping shit through a tube. Nick was like, grease trap. Yeah, they're pumping all the grease traps. And then we went, what
In the
grease?
middle of the
What's-
day.
But what's being fried at the Firehouse Subs?
Right. Why do they have
They
grease?
sell bags of chips and they sell hot and cold sandwiches.
I don't know.
the chips.
They aren't frying Miss Vicky's chips.
They make their own.
That's not,
They make their own. That could be it.
I don't think they
they
make
can
their
make their
own.
own.
You can
You don't
always
know.
tell Nick is confident in what he's saying when his voice gets higher
always
and,
confident.
and higher.
His voice always gets higher and higher, though. It's become a thing more common over the years. Right? It used to mean something, and
Right.
now it's his default.
No, it's just how he talks.
Now I was doing the intro, and he went, "Woo!" It's like fucking Gracie. over
Yeah,
here.
he's trying to be
Well,
crazy.
I appreciate it, but
Yeah.
in what way was this intro different than any
nuh-uh.
other one? Woo!
Yeah, I think he's jealous of the Gracie attention, so he's trying to get some Gracie attention for himself. Yeah, everyone loves Gracie, and he's going. It's like, when you get like a new puppy, and like the old dog is like, what the fuck?
Plotting the
I don't.
murder of
I don't think
anyone,
so.
yeah.
See, I don't think so because Gracie has only enabled Nick further.
God, she fucking has.
It's not competition. It's synergy, and it's unfortunate.
Oh,
See
I think Gracie brings out the best in all of us.
did you?
I
Oh
disagree.
man. Did you see the
brings
message
out
from her?
something in us.
I
Did you see the message from her
I
in Slack?
did, yeah.
She said where she's at right now. The valet, when she got her car back, has been putting the parking brake on every single time, and she says, and he doesn't know that I don't know what that's for.
He doesn't know. I don't know where it is.
Way to go! Pretty cool. Use your parking brake, please. That's what it's for. Please.
parking.
Yeah. Jordan, you ever been to Firehouse Subs?
Nope, not once.
Yeah.
I know it's founded
there.
by firemen.
It is.
I've heard that in
Yeah,
Founded
episode.
and operated.
Yes, operated by
By
firemen.
firemen.
If they get a call on that red phone,
You're waiting, dude.
Yeah.
They gotta go.
yeah.
They
If your
gotta
sandwich is
leave.
almost
But, you
done,
know-
they got to go fight a fire.
You got to support them,
Yeah.
you know? How else are they going to make money?
You
We're
buy
certainly
that-
not
Oh,
going to fund
you
them
buy
with
the
our
$3
taxes.
life-saving
What do you mean?
equipment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you buy $3 of pickle spears.
Yeah. I would buy $3 of pickle spears
Disgusting.
just to have.
Disgusting.
There, I'll say, not to spoil the review,
Uh-huh.
I like a good pickle spear. I'm not ashamed to admit. I don't like that Nick's whispering "fuck yeah" as I say it. It makes me think I probably shouldn't have said that.
Just say it. Just
But
say what
I
you're
didn't.
gonna
I
say.
didn't. I didn't really like it.
I gave him
I-
mine. I hate pickles.
thought it was fine.
I think their pickle spears are lacking.
I thought it was okay.
I think a Jason's Deli pickle spear is better.
I can see that.
Okay.
I can see that. I mean, like, Firehouse is a chain. I don't think it's a huge chain, but it is a big.
Yeah.
I think it's a big chain. I think there's a lot of them.
a lot of firemen.
A lot of firemen in every city. Well, every city. Think about it. Every city has like government buildings, and so every city has to have a fire station, and then every city probably has to have a firehouse sub.
Right. Somewhere for the firemen to work.
Yeah, that's where else are they going to work? Well, what are they supposed to do when they're not fighting fires, idiot?
Well,
Yeah.
a lot of the firemen are volunteers.
Oh,
Well,
this
in
is their-
smaller
this is their day
municipalities,
job.
yeah.
Oh, I thought they were volunteers at the sub shop.
No, the firemen
I
part
understand.
is
Okay.
volunteer.
Oh,
In
It's
more
like usually
rural
like
areas,
usually
they're
like a
usually
split,
volunteers,
like
yeah.
50-50.
Oh.
There's like paid and then there's volunteer.
I thought they were volunteer sub makers.
No, that's
At
how
the
they make
Firehouse
money.
Sub.
No. Those are the children
They volunteer putting out the fires
that work there.
but then they gotta pay their bills somehow.
And so how?
Besides looting from the burned house.
So how is-
which I've heard they do.
So how are they making money off the shit tube?
They're selling it.
They're selling the
Yeah,
shit.
they're selling their shit.
Oh no,
They're outsourcing it.
To who?
Oh.
Who's buying it?
Whoever wants it.
Yard companies.
There you go. Fertilizer. He got there.
Ah.
Yard companies. I assume what he meant.
Yeah.
Fertilizer. Yard companies.
No, people who sell yards.
Oh, what do you do? I have a yard
Yard
company.
sales.
Yeah. Oh, what do you sell at the yard sale? No. I sell the whole yard.
Yeah, I'm selling yards.
You have to put things out for sale. I sell you the
Dude.
yard. So you own the house, just the yard.
I can get you in this new model of yard that just came in. It's beautiful.
It's got all the bells and whistles.
Yeah, it's got one tree.
Just,
I could throw
Dude.
it. I could throw in some shrubs.
we got a deal with Firehouse Subs. They shit all over this thing once a week.
You meet people at a dinner party. What kind of work are you in? Not yard sales. What does that mean? Take human shit, spray it all over yards.
Oh, dude.
I mean,
you're
that's
a second later.
I work with
sweet.
firemen.
That's just one facet of it, honestly.
But
It's-
dude, that's,
and
that's not even the part that I
They
like the
drop
most.
some deuces. You know what I
I
mean?
take all the firefighter shit and I spray it all over
I'm
your
just saying,
yard.
a lot of firemen that I knew, at least in Jersey. This is it's kind of a stereotype.
Oh, you want to talk about
and they're
volunteers?
kind of like how should I say, Tony Soprano?
Oh, yeah.
So
what the fuck are you talking about?
You watch them. It's like, thank you for saving my life. Please don't use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Please do not use the bathroom. Oh shit, use the bathroom.
Reminds me of a story of a certain.
Don't worry about it. I got a problem there. Just call Firehouse Sub. They'll come clean this up. By the way, here's my card. I work there.
This is like when you had to piss on piss last time. This is fucked up.
Well, I was gonna say it reminds me of a certain
You're peeing on my
story.
pee. Is this a problem? It's a toilet. No, don't.
Reminds me of a story of a certain electrician who used the bathroom in a house he was working at and couldn't flush the toilet.
I remember that story. That guy was crazy.
Couldn't flush it, so he had to punch it.
Poo punching. Can you
to
believe
punch the
such a
poo.
thing? Incredible.
Could have been anyone in this.
No
room.
idea where that deviant is now.
Yep. You been to Firehouse Subs?
A few times.
Oh, really?
Once or twice.
Like back home or here?
No, here.
Okay.
In a very I'm somewhere and I'm not normally, right? Like I'm at kids' soccer game on the weekend.
Right.
Or like up. I feel like one or both times was probably like in Pflugerville. It's just one of those like
Firehouse Sub seems like a primo Pflugerville
I'm in a
spot.
place that's like not in Austin. There's plenty of places to go, but like a lot of Pflugerville is just like boom, like shopping centers.
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I've been to a Firehouse Sub, definitely once, at least twice, or at least once, if not twice. But it was just like, while I'm here, right? Like I'm going from an event or like a kid's birthday party.
Yeah,
that
I
was
guess
up
I'll get
north.
the Firehouse Sub.
Yeah, and I had it, and I was like,
Yeah.
I wasn't like, this is awesome. I went, oh, Jersey Mike's is way better.
Yeah.
To me, it doesn't seem like it does anything to really distinguish itself from any other type of generic
Fireman.
sub
That's what it
restaurant other
Jordan,
than
they have a
other than
goddamn
the fire.
uniform hanging at the front.
And we all saluted it when we walked in.
I didn't.
Yeah. What?
I liked the mural.
I dropped to my knees and prayed.
I liked the mural.
Sat my
we were-
ass down and listened.
the mural we were sitting next to, which was just a big old like house fire. And
I didn't even notice a mural.
and it was
You-
like
it was a
next-
lot of
it was-
shit
It was
talk,
this.
yeah.
It was right next to us.
Oh, I didn't even
It was
notice.
huge.
We were here, and the wall was here.
I just didn't even see
Again,
it.
very much like a pizza restaurant. Like a
yeah,
pizzeria.
yeah.
Every single pizzeria you ever go into.
But it was a
booth and
strange
there's
mural
murals.
because it was just firemen putting out a fire.
Well, that's what they're doing when they're
But
making
it's like
sandwiches.
they didn't look particularly heroic or anything. I don't know really what. It
Yeah,
was
honestly,
there
I looked
for.
at that mural and I thought they all looked like fucking pussies. Yeah, put out the fire faster.
They look like volunteers.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, make my sandwich.
I bet cops could have stopped that fire.
Do they toast? They don't toast their sub. Like the sub wasn't toasted, was it? Was it warm? It was warm.
It was not cold.
It was warm.
Right?
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah,
toasted.
but it wasn't cold,
Yeah.
right?
No, it wasn't cold.
So it was heated in some manner.
I guess so. I guess the chicken was hot.
it was warm.
Yeah.
It was not cold.
Nuh-uh.
That is a fact.
But was the bread
There's a
warm?
there's a
I can't
warming
think of-
technique somewhere.
I can't think of if the bread was warm. I don't think it was.
I got it and touched it and I went, not cold.
yeah. Not cold.
They probably threw it in a microwave.
But
is
like-
what I'm guessing.
But
I have no
you-
idea.
what you're saying, I think, is right about what's the thing that distinguishes them. Because Quiznos had the toasted subs and Subway's
And
Eat
the Spun
Fresh and all
Monkeys.
the stuff, and it's like I just don't know what their thing is other than
Fireman?
Fireman.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe they're trying out the shit vacuum or whatever. Like maybe it'll become their next thing
They're trying out to see if the shit vacuum
in
is the
select
thing for them.
markets.
People come back again and again because, unlike other sub places, we steam our meats and cheeses.
Are you serious?
Releasing a rush of flavors. Then stuff a serving that's way over code on one of our toasted private recipe sub rolls.
So wait. So they steam their meats and cheeses, but then stuff it into a toasted roll?
That's what I just read.
But like, I'm trying to figure out. Is steamed?
Even their ham?
Steamed hams?
And that's where the grease comes from. We figured it out.
out.
Oh, steam off the grease.
Right into the toilet.
And then put the tube into the toilet and pump it out and make you walk past it. And you can touch it if you want to. No one's stopping you.
jump over it
You can do whatever
like a
you want.
fucking
You can make
rope.
it a fun game.
They
Your
did.
children can play around
Double
it. There were-
Dutch.
Yeah. There were some kids near it.
Dude, watch out. Kid could get stuck in there.
Yeah,
My kid's in the tube. And all of a sudden, you're following the tube, and all of a sudden it's like a snake. There's some
Yeah,
huge
August-
bump
big,
in it.
big.
Billy!
An Augustus Gloop style child goes
Yeah.
through the tube, and then a fireman plays a little
no.
flute, and then
And then a song gets sung
Yeah,
about
oh,
how
man.
you shouldn't do that.
yeah, a bunch of firemen start singing a song about it, but they're all small
Yeah, and
firemen.
then the guy in the windmill goes crazy.
Yeah. This is great. This is all a good idea. I really don't have I've never been to Firehouse Subs, I don't think. I don't
Have
know
you
anything.
ever started a fire?
Yeah, but not
Excellent.
yeah. I definitely started a
Oh
fire.
yeah. I almost burned down my friend's apartment once. It was pretty cool.
Better luck next time.
Yeah, he stopped it.
Damn.
I made it look like an accident though, so it's cool.
Brandon was just too fast for that.
No, he wouldn't have been. He wouldn't have been. It was not Brandon.
Hey, what are you doing? Let's talk about this. Analyzing it, I see. Good work.
What's
Hey,
the best way to tackle this?
we should have a meeting. Hey, do you guys want to learn about Firehouse Subs?
Not really.
What?
I'll only say yes if Michael reads it.
Okay.
All right, I'll do this just this time.
Yeah.
I feel like this one is not Eric's just from the first.
It tells
word.
you.
Growing up in a family that is both entrepreneurial and built on decades of fire and police service, it seems Chris Sorensen and Robin Sorensen were destined to start Firehouse Subs, or Fact taken from our story section of website.
They were destined for this?
They were dead.
Well, it seems.
The meat was placed upon their feet as babes, and they cooed, "We must steam it."
We must steam. One brother said steam the meat. One brother said steam the cheese.
Toast the bread.
Yeah.
I will
Stuff
be
it
the
in.
steamer. I will be the toaster. I'll be the shit guy.
Fuck, get out of here.
They tried to box him out, but now is his time.
He's weaseling back
The
in.
third Robinson started a septic business that is now merging with Firehouse Subs.
Yeah, brothers, let's do this. This fucking shit, brother.
Oh, jeez.
Firehouse Subs and shit removal services.
Yeah. If you have too much shit, we'll drain that swamp and then we'll sell it and Nick will have his yard
sales.
There we go.
yard sales is still so funny. Snuff.
I know.
It's great.
Their family is both entrepreneurial
That's-
and built on decades of fire
Yes.
and
Now-
police service.
now,
Because
What
they
does that
never
mean?
go hand in hand.
It means
Right.
when you catch a guy and you go, I'll
Oh.
let you off if you give me this amount of money.
Oh, business.
Yeah.
Oh,
Entrepreneurs.
like
Ah.
the what the fuck was it? What was it? What was the squad called? The Viper Squad?
oh,
What was it? Shield?
in the shield?
What the hell
yeah.
was it called?
Yeah, yeah,
Was it
yeah.
Viper?
Um,
What the hell
Oh,
was it?
Strike team.
Strike. Yeah, but no, they had a name though, right? It was a
don't
strike
remember.
team. Maybe
Yeah.
they
Striking distance.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Anyway, it's like you can't be selling drugs. Give me those
Yeah.
drugs, and I'll smack you around a little
That's
bit.
right. We should
Thanks for the drugs, idiot.
we gotta recreate some moments from the shield as striking distance.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who's Michael Chiklis?
Who's Ronnie?
That's
Who's Lem?
Can we Shane?
Sure. Yeah, sure. I'll be Vic Mackey if you want. I mean, it's drawing short straws here, dude. Can I be Shane? Go for it. Did you see the end of the show?
Didn't finish the last season.
oh, cool. Oh, hey, you should catch up.
No, you should just be like Shane and then find out what happens.
Hey, fellas.
I want to be the Shield.
Oh, that's pretty
Whoa.
cool. He can hold you around his neck and fucking walk in with him. Just swinging back and forth.
Fucking like the chain necklace.
You're waving at the camera. I'm the shield.
Title drop.
Earning the nickname the Anti-Subway by Business Insider in 2015. It's
called a taxi.
Firehouse Subs says their way of doing things focuses on piling your sandwich high with meats and cheeses. Leaning away from the fresh moniker of Subway, come to Firehouse. Eat like a Sopranos character. And don't worry about any fucking Jareds running around here. Bring your kids. It's fine. There's no Jareds here. We're the anti-Subway. It's fine.
No.
There's no Jareds here. What's the problem?
I love that leading away from the fresh moniker
Yeah.
of Subway could not be more embodied by the shit hose
Well,
in
we
the
just went
restaurant.
to-
It's pretty interesting.
Oh, fuck. Someone's eating fresh in here.
Hold on, not if I can help it. Firehouse Subs, ate fresh a couple hours ago.
Firehouse Subs, eat shit.
Oh, dude, it's like you know how Nick's dad was like, "Oh, let's go to Subway and eat the restaurant."
Yeah.
Firehouse Subs is like, I eat a big meal, I pack it in, I wait till I gotta take a shit, I go to Firehouse Subs, I drop it, and then I order a sandwich on the way out. It's a family tradition.
Yeah, I got room now.
It's entrepreneurial of me.
So smart. So smart.
I'm going to start my own Firehouse Subs.
I love their thing, even because when you read it, it was like, we stuffed this thing so far beyond code, it's criminal.
Yeah.
And it's like their whole thing is this
like
is
a like code because they're firemen.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Funny.
this thing
Get
is
it?
too packed. When
It's
you
more like an inspector thing, but sure.
when you
Well,
looked at
fire
that
inspector's a
sandwich,
thing.
were you going,
No.
man, this thing's packed?
Not at all.
I didn't think, oh, it's measly,
Uh-huh.
to be fair, which like Subway is, but it wasn't like,
Yeah.
oh!
Uh-uh. Could have been the thing we ordered, but I don't think so.
I mean, it was
It
reasonable.
certainly
but it
wasn't.
wasn't like, oh.
It wasn't piled on my sandwich like I'm a Sopranos character.
Yeah, that's true.
I
And-
ain't gonna get big like Tony eating that.
Yeah. I ain't going to get a big heart attack either.
Yeah, it was. I mean, you could tell it was like above code the way that they built those sandwiches. Then it's fine.
Well, I think the inspector came in and said, you got to scale this back.
I think the inspector came in and said, "It smells like fucking shit in here. You guys got to pump this out."
And he's like, that's, yeah, but we're talking about the fire inspector, not the health inspector.
No,
So we don't
That's
care.
the fire inspector said you got to pump this shit out of here.
Yeah.
Dude, how is that?
No problem.
How is that any sort of health
We're
code?
gonna run it through the back. No, you're not. You're gonna run it right through the middle of the whole
like
goddamn
a badge
restaurant.
of shame, a scarlet letter.
You'll let everyone know. Oh, so we're gonna close the restaurant? No, you're not. You're gonna leave it open and leave people wondering if you're open or not.
You're gonna let people know you've been doing big shits in here, and everyone's gonna walk by and be like, "Oh, they're dumping in here big style."
Bigwigs must be in there taking big shits. Better get a Firehouse sub.
These guys must have been eating at Subway.
Remind me the character in The Sopranos who died on the toilet.
Oh, Gigi. He.
Do you think if The Sopranos took place today, Gigi dies in a Firehouse Subs?
Oh, absolutely.
Instead?
He's taking a shit. Well, what happened?
Oh, I ate too much fun.
Yeah.
He ate Thanksgiving dinner.
He ate Thanksgiving
and then
dinner.
He went to Firehouse Subs.
Yeah, he talked about how it was like spackle in his bowels, and then he dies shitting.
Damn, dude.
That's how Gigi dies. It's like it's so perfect.
Well, let me tell you, if I had a nickel for every time a David Chase show had somebody die in a toilet,
It's pretty good, man.
I'd probably have at least two.
Yeah, he's got a thing. I think
More
it's
than
great.
most.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Beetlejuice and doing like fetish content. You know what I mean?
It's not fetish
that's
content.
That's Tim Burton.
That's normal people stuff.
We were talking a lot about like how Tim Burton's fetishes are on full display in the new Beetlejuice movie in the Firehouse Subs.
It smelled like shit. We were talking about fetish content.
Talking about farting babies.
There were some parting babies.
It smells like
I don't know.
Beetlejuice baby in here.
Yeah, I don't know if that's one of his fetishes, but like
It is now.
the baby's got something to do with it.
Yeah.
Daddy likes.
Yeah, you gotta say it like Beetlejuice.
Oh man, it's showtime. Next fact.
After Hurricane Katrina devastated the South, Firehouse started the Firehouse Subs Public Safety Foundation, a charity focusing on raising money and shipping equipment to first responders. In 2018, FSPSF
Horrible
raised,
acronym.
raised $33 million for 43 states and Puerto Rico. The 7 states left off have to be pissed. They gave money to Puerto Rico before you? Dude, that's embarrassing. They raised money by selling pickle buckets or collecting spare chains, and they didn't give you any of that cash? Be mad. But maybe only at Puerto Rico. Start a rumor. and then just say you made it
And
up.
then just go
Right.
on TV and be like, yeah, I just like, I made that up. Don't worry
Yeah, if
about
I
it.
have to keep making up stories about Puerto Rico until I get my money
I
from
made
Puff
that-
Puff
I
Puff
made
Puff.
that up. You made that up? No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Sorry, what? You're breaking up.
I'll lie all goddamn day until you give me some of that Firehouse Subs money, you son of a bitch.
And that's why JD Vance is the only man for this
Why
job.
you bring him up?
Right.
What's that?
Sorry,
Firehouse Subs, dude?
I was just. He's got such fireman energy.
Yeah.
Oh.
I bet Ohio was probably one of those 7 states,
Oh.
Yeah, they didn't get any of the money. But then he went,
He's just taking that on any island or country in the Caribbean.
He doesn't know that Puerto Rico is different from the other one, and he's just like, I'm swinging wild here. I'm going crazy. They're doing what? Get a load of this, boss.
Hey,
Now-
that's good. That's good. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that
Yeah.
tonight. I'm gonna say it tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, boss, you won't believe what they're doing.
I do. I do believe that.
I saw you say it.
funny
on
you should
TV.
say that.
Yeah.
Right. This man I saw on TV, I don't know who he is, but I really like what he's saying.
I've never seen him before.
I don't talk to this guy. I can tell you that
Probably,
much.
had never seen.
No,
it.
absolutely not. Oh,
Probably
my God.
still hasn't.
Oh, you're that guy. You're that guy.
That's you? You're the guy on the TV.
Hey, I hear pop sensation JD Vance. She's very hot. Let's bring her up.
JD. Oh,
J-
boy.
J-
Ooh,
JV,
she's-
JV Dance. Bring her up. She's hot.
She sounds hot. Oh, I bet she's a looker.
Pop sensation.
It reminds me of the
That's
wedding.
so far off.
The wedding singer when George, the guitarist in Adam Sandler's band, starts singing, and the only song he knows how to sing is "Do You Really Want to Hurt Me?"
Yeah.
And Steve Buscemi's like vibing in the back,
Yeah.
going, "Ooh, I like her."
I like her. JD Vance. She's got to be hot.
There's only 2 left.
Wow.
we could make this the whole episode.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
We
Last
talk about
year-
Beetlejuice.
Beetlegoose. Beetlegoose.
It's a good movie. Definitely over 48 and a half. rating for
Wow,
me.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Over 48.
At least a 50.
Last year, the city of Sterling Heights, Michigan, I don't know if anybody's eating anything there, settled a $265,000 lawsuit after a teen who was waiting for his dad to pick him up outside the Firehouse Subs where he worked was tackled and arrested by a police officer.
Oh no.
This might look bad, but the police chief said it's an isolated incident. Again, it did cost the taxpayers over $250,000, but the police chief, I can't say police chief, said it was fine because there were no injuries. We're starting to think Michigan might be one of the states that didn't get the Puerto Rico pickle bucket money. Maybe they thought the teen was from Puerto Rico. The sauce monkey will investigate any racially motivated crimes.
Any and all.
You better believe when I wrote that this morning, I was laughing out loud. thinking about the monkey having to investigate racially
Puts on his
motivated
deerstalker
crimes.
hat.
Yeah.
By going little pipe.
and he shows up and he's immediately out of his depth. And they go, this white police officer tackled this black teen, and he goes, "Woo! Pickle speed!" He's the worst detective you've ever seen. Where do you get a fucking horn?
I would totally buy him showing up and just the police officer being like, "It's okay, let him in."
Yeah.
lift up the tape. Let him in. So here's the situation.
Got the mask on.
Here's the situation, Sauce
Never
Monkey.
brings it up.
What do you think?
What are we going to do?
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh no.
I'm thinking maybe go strike team on this.
Yeah.
You want to Shane it or
Open fire. What are you talking about?
he was just a kid?
Firehouse Subs.
Yeah.
Open the Firehouse Subs restaurant.
That's what he's trying to do.
They yell, "Open fire!" every time they
House
open the
Subs.
door.
House Subs.
Yeah.
They whisper that part.
Bring in the shit truck! Now, here's the thing. We actually don't know that they were sucking it out. They could have been pumping
it back in. They could be making it stronger in that Firehouse Subs. That
That's
it's
what I'm
been too
saying.
powerful. Wow, I didn't even think about that.
You know how when you do like a brick oven pizza?
Yeah.
Like all the cookings of the pizza add to it over the
Right.
years? Could be a situation like that. We don't know where they're pumping that shit to.
It's true.
Literally.
What do you think steams the meat and cheese?
Hot shit.
Hot messes.
Steamy.
We got another hot one! And they just pump it
And they
heated from the truck.
They put on a thing. Nick's yard sales are disgusting.
You guys are losing me.
In 2022, the city of Sacramento, California, dismissed their fire chief, who immediately filed a $10 million wrongful termination lawsuit alleging that he was fired for a misconduct case and a city manager deliberately tried to infect him with the novel coronavirus. It's COVID-19. That's a fancy term for it. The misconduct case stems from a racially insensitive Halloween costume worn by the fire chief.
Oh my God.
And the NAACP claims that they received complaints that the chief was using racial slurs in jokes and fired women of color.
Oh no.
This is less about Firehouse Subs and more about what happened at a firehouse, but we wanted to give the Sauce Monkey another crack at getting after one of these racially motivated cases, so we're excited to see his findings. He's like a McGruff the crime dog, but more woke, which is a term we're not sure he fully understands.
McGruff the crime dog is sleepy.
Yeah, and he's awake.
Yeah, and he's woke.
And he's fully awake and alert to take on these
Jesus
racially motivated
Christ.
He woke up.
What's the problem?
So what was the case for wrongful termination?
They said that he had a bunch of these little complaints. He calls them little complaints.
Right.
About that I was being racially insensitive and that I fired black women.
And I wore a costume.
Right. And then he
now
wore,
I'm fired.
He wore a pimp costume.
Right.
And so it just stacked enough. And then he had been getting in huge fights with the city manager. And then when the city manager called him into his office to let him know that he was being let go, the city manager was wearing a mask. And the police or the fire chief said, "Why are you wearing a mask?" And the city manager said, "I have COVID." And so this,
So he thinks,
so
oh,
he
he's trying to
walked
kill
out and
me.
he's like, he's trying to give me COVID. And when they asked the city manager about it, he went, "I didn't have COVID." So I'm not really sure that this guy has a leg to
So
stand
what was
on.
the wrongful termination lawsuit? I guess I'm confused.
I think-
what was he claiming was wrong.
That all of these racially insensitive cases, some of them were dismissed, so they shouldn't count.
They kind of seem like it was right.
Just kind of based on this guy's attitude.
Dude, I was erroneously fired. Why? We don't know. Also, this stuff happened. But what does that have to do with me getting fired? It doesn't make sense.
The first story that
That doesn't make me a bad fire chief.
The first story that I read about it had a video of him being interviewed by the local news station, and he was like, you know, they tried to give me COVID and all this stuff.
I
was doing my job, heroic, blah, 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 whatever. And then the follow-up story is like, here's an interview that we did with a woman with the NAACP that just talked about, we've been dealing with this guy for years.
Oh, no.
Pretty good.
Oh, no.
Pretty good.
Sounds like he's better at starting fires than putting them out.
Oh, where there's smoke, there's fire. Think about that.
And when there's shit, there's a Firehouse Sub.
And where there's this guy, there's no black women working.
Nick's going to get to the bottom of it.
Nick,
I
let
think
us
we
know.
just did. Case closed.
He cleared him. That's what he said.
Guilty.
I don't think you know what a detective
I love when the
does.
detective comes into the courtroom and he gets put on the stand guilty. You're welcome.
That's on my
such-
civic duty.
Oh my god, it's such a good idea for a skit. It's such like a 5 seconds films thing where he's like the
Yeah.
new McGruff the crime dog and he just goes guilty on the fucking stand.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, he's a NASCAR driver. He's a detective. This guy can do it
everything,
all.
dude. He's been a chef.
Yeah.
He's been a killer.
Oh yeah,
Although it
absolutely.
turns out it was
yeah.
Alfredo.
Yeah, that's true.
worry about
Yeah,
it.
don't worry
He
about
went,
that one.
"What?"
Yeah.
I used your head.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
We don't know what this guy does or what he is. Does he have a tail?
I fought just to reference the man.
Uh-huh.
We're just gonna use this. No, you're not. Why? Because that's not Nick.
Yeah.
What does it matter? Well, people will be confused. Why?
It seems like you're confused.
Right.
Oh man.
We know more about it than you.
Can we
do.
use the monkey mask from Face Jam? Is it gonna be Nick? No. Just we thought it'd be a cool mask.
The sauce monkey is Nick.
I can send you the link where there's like 50 other
Yeah.
animals. No, we want that one.
Yeah, we want this. This is what people know. They do? And so, according to all the meetings I have to go to, no, they don't. Hey, Jordan, do you want to teach us about the food?
Teach us, please.
The Firehouse Subs Captains Club. I'm finally going to learn what was in this.
Yeah,
Which
I ate it.
Now,
can I say, by
Yeah.
the way, have we figured out if he's a pirate or not?
no, but Nick thinks he is. But I'm going to go ahead and say, if you, based on the rest of the sandwiches called like the engineer and the hook and ladder salad and everything,
So one's a football player, the other one works on like websites.
sucks. This fucking sucks.
Do they have any sort of like? Do they have any sort of through line with?
They're
with
all-
firemen. So
Yeah,
they got
yeah.
a pirate captain.
That's what he did before he went. He was
That
like,
was-
the captain's club, and he's like, "Arr." Maybe
It was
because
so-
it's a captain.
it was
And I said,
so-
that's not a captain. That's a pirate. that you've
Pirate
done.
It was so immediate too. It was like so fast. It was. We'd been together for 3 minutes.
It's just like captain covers like every single like job employment you could have like on the planet. Pirate. Arr! Arr!
So what's in it that makes us a pirate captain?
Oh man! Hey, let's eat it and find out.
It features our signature Captain Sorensen's hot sauce. They have that. And our new Firehouse hero sauce. That sounds like something we would come up with.
Yeah.
Along with
Made it myself.
oven roasted chicken. Oh no. Oven roasted chicken, melted pepper jack cheese, crushed red pepper flakes, crispy bacon, lettuce, tomato, and onions. No period.
No, nothing to this. Really.
Oven roasted chicken. What about steamed?
Oh, I think they probably. I think they oven roasted the chicken to cook it, and then when they ship it to
Correct.
the place,
I'm sure
they
it's
go
roasted and then frozen or
Bring it-
refrigerated.
And then steamed.
bring it back to life
Yeah.
through the power of steam.
Yeah, dude. Like a White Castle burger.
Dude,
The Industrial Revolution.
this should be a steampunk restaurant instead of whatever the fuck it is.
Also, not getting into the review yet. Was anyone's bacon crispy?
No!
It was soggy as shit.
It was.
Flaccid bacon.
It sure looked like
Yeah,
bacon.
that
Yeah.
bacon was embarrassed.
Yeah. This is okay. It happens to most bacon.
Yeah. He was being shamed.
It was really like
He just got out of the pool.
It was a cold steam shower.
I got out of the steam and it's it's cold out here. It's freezing and it smells like shit.
They ruined our bacon.
That's the one you don't hear as often.
Right, yeah.
But it's a contributing factor.
Yeah, no, it
I
happens.
mean, again, it's just a hose of shit running through the building.
We keep bringing it up because it's the only thing that I'm going to remember.
We
from
got
that
there and
restaurant.
went, what's going on here?
Yeah. Do not be closed for that is wild. Wild.
surely it's a health code violation.
Has
right?
to be. Has to be. There's no way that they are allowed to do what they did.
Dude, if I'm smelling it, I'm eating it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dude, if you're smelling it, it's in your nose.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's in your fucking mouth is where it's at.
That's
Hey,
why I separated my nose from my mouth.
Smart.
They no longer connect.
smart. Press release.
At the core of our brand is flavorful food, service, and public safety.
What?
I didn't feel safe as the public in there.
Right.
Just saying.
I felt at risk.
I was an at-risk youth within the Firehouse Subs.
I felt like I was going to get tackled any moment. Many of our flavorful hot subs were crafted by our Firefighter founders and inspired by meals served in the fire station. And since our foundation's inception in 2005, we've awarded more than $84 million in life-saving equipment and resources to first responders and public safety organizations, said Mike Hancock, president, Firehouse Subs. What does this have to do with the food? And is that $84 million, did any of it go to Puerto Rico?
No, it did.
Don't tell Jordan. He might freak out.
Some of it did.
He's gonna
Some
fly.
of it did. Not those 7 states, though.
I just don't think we can afford another flight for the monkey to
Yeah, no,
Puerto Rico.
he's about to figure it out. He's about to get to the bottom of it. That is the press release. It has nothing to do with the food.
Yeah, it sure didn't.
It's just
it also
a guy
didn't-
going,
It didn't
yeah,
say
we're
much.
so good. No, it didn't
Buy
say
the pickle
shit.
bucket.
Buy the pickle bucket. Buy
That's a bucket that big for $3.
5 gallons for $3. If I liked
full
pickles,
of pickle spears.
if I like pickles, I'm getting that like crazy.
I kind of feel like we'd be stupid not to go back and get it.
I hate
It's
pickles
$3.
So much vile, disgusting. You didn't even like the pickle.
It's true. You were just.
You were the one that said that.
You're right, but it's only $3.
Yeah, but also he spoke ill of the pickle compared to better pickles, not
True.
pickles in general. Which is
Yeah.
what you're on this pickle train.
It's also.
Do you like
pickle
any
hate
type of
train.
pickle? Like pickled carrots are good.
Oh, I like everything that's not a pickle.
you like shit.
I like pickled shit.
Yeah, I can get you some.
I'm about to jump in.
I know.
so
where to
we
find
do.
it.
So we do need to go back. Is what you're saying?
That is. Can you believe how fucking far that is?
Yeah, we just kept going.
It was
It's-
so far to get to a Firehouse Subs.
It was further than the fucking Austin FC stadium.
Yeah. Yes. And like that's the closest one. There aren't like a lot of fast food places closed in Austin right around the time that we started this podcast.
They got scared. They got
Weird,
scared
yeah.
we were gonna
Yeah.
ruin their business, so they just closed up shop early.
And since then, so many have closed. So many have closed. And like they're all on like the outskirts up in Pflugerville or in Round Rock or
I
whatever.
mean, we drove by a lot of good-looking restaurants
Uh-huh.
that I would have rather gone to.
Right.
than the
Right. But how
Firehouse
many of
Subs.
those were pumping shit that you could visibly see?
None.
Oh,
And
then
that was a good parentheses complimentary.
Yeah. So lucky for us, honestly. Hey, we're going to get into the review that we have for Firehouse Subs, but we need to hear from you in a segment that we call You Review.
Ba-do-do-do.
There are 3. I think,
Jordan should read the last one.
I definitely think Jordan should read the last one.
Oh boy.
The first
Oh, no.
one, I think Jordan should read the first one. Michael should
All right.
read the second one. That's
Okay.
how I feel.
Laura W.
Uh-huh.
Bush.
Yes.
Update. Tried this location again today and was once again burned.
Steamed.
It is a firehouse. I don't know what to tell you, lady. I ordered a hook and ladder with mayo and lettuce. It took forever, like always. Got home and realized they didn't put cheese on the sandwich. Why would they assume somebody wouldn't want cheese on their sandwich unless they specifically say no cheese?
This is an update to no other post.
I was wondering if there was a part 1.
I looked everywhere. I looked everywhere.
It was on Laura's profile?
Maybe it was like Slack though.
It
And
did-
if you have
after
the
like
free
after like
version,
90
you can only
days.
go back
Yeah,
90 days.
yeah. I looked. I could not find the update. I don't know what she was updating.
Did she have other reviews on her profile?
Didn't see. So the thing that I don't understand is she didn't order anything with cheese. Why did she assume there would be cheese?
She says right here, I ordered a hook and ladder with mayo and lettuce.
Does a hook and ladder come with cheese?
I have no idea, but she ordered it with mayo and lettuce. Does it come with that?
She didn't say.
I don't know.
She didn't say and cheese.
No. But now she's going, where's my cheese?
I didn't say specifically no cheese,
Uh-huh.
but I also didn't say yes cheese.
Also, do they make it in front of you? I was standing off to the side, so I don't know.
So they don't make it. They make it there behind like that big counter, but you can't like see over the.
You're
big
not walking
counter.
down the line
I didn't
picking
know
your
what style.
fixins.
I was busy just sucking up the shit.
They
smell
are.
while you were
They're a
ordering
straight
food.
up. You don't need to watch us make the sandwich. You're gonna make your fucking sandwich. We're hiding all the shit back here. Don't worry about.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the shit pump. Eat the sandwich.
Don't
has
wonder what
nothing
that's
to do
for.
with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a separate business.
I'm a big fan of update with no first
Yeah.
part. I think that's
Yeah.
fantastic.
It's
We should start doing
attention-grabbing.
that.
Yeah, update.
Yeah. Update.
Maybe I'll do that.
We're going on to the next one.
Maybe I'll do that tomorrow when I post the pictures. Update. Here's where we ate. What? How is this an update?
Update to what?
Yep. Next.
Crystal E. I was so excited when I moved into my new place and saw a Firehouse Subs next door.
Why?
Unfortunately, I'm going on my 5th minute now, standing at the register without attention.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, so you're typing this while
yes,
you're standing
correct.
there, and you only waited 5 minutes to type this review? There are 2 staff members in the lobby staring at me, but their not my job attitude is shining strong as one of them calls to the kitchen to ask someone to, quote, get the cash. By this point, there are people in line behind me as well. Finally, someone comes out and I tell him I placed an order for pickup. Without even making eye contact, he points his finger to his side and tells me that it's on a rack over there.
Wow.
So
wow,
she just to get it.
She just live blogged her being an idiot.
There's an order.
Also, you were waiting for 5 minutes and you had an online order and you were staring at people and you didn't say, "Excuse me, I have an online order." I will stand here until someone comes up to me and initiates conversation, for I have no social skills, but I will type a review while I'm standing here. Also, apparently, it's behind me.
Yeah, there's a rack.
Also,
Send.
Yep. There's a rack for online orders. She must have looked at it and then went, not for me,
I
the
love
special
the-
person.
good thing I can't read.
He points his finger to his side and tells me that it's on a rack over there. You mean the information you wanted?
I've never been so insulted in all
And
my
then he
life.
told me where my fucking food was. No, I'm not excited anymore about this place. I stood there for 5 minutes before the guy said, "Turn around, your food's over there." Bullshit.
A lot of the reviews.
That's a 1-star review.
Yeah.
I got there and waited and my food was ready. On the to-go rack where I should pick it up from.
I wish it
where
had-
every goddamn restaurant has an online order is here.
I wish it had ended with, I guess my problem's solved, and I could delete this, but I've already typed it all out.
I've already gone
Send.
this far. A lot of the reviews, a lot of the 1-star reviews for this restaurant specifically are like, can you believe the rude customer service here? And I will point out that this is right next to the domain. And that,
Ooh.
and I think it tells you.
Snobby.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
The domain, if you don't know, is like a really upscale, as much as it can be, like outdoor
It
mall
wants to be-
town-esque.
Yeah.
And if you go to the domain, it's fancy.
But it just
bullshit.
has
It's just a mall.
Yeah, it just has a Nordstrom's.
It's an
Like,
outside mall.
It's a mall that has, I think, an Hermes.
Yeah. And so it has
Cool.
this air of like, oh yeah, this is fancy. All the bottom floors are shops and all of the rest of the floors, they're apartments.
Yeah, that's where
It's like-
people live.
It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Neat.
And then it's people going across the street.
Yeah.
And-
It's also a place where if you have to go to the domain for some unfortunate reason, you will not be able to park anywhere
Getting
you want to go.
in- getting in and out. Yep.
Parking, leaving,
Yeah.
being there, it all sucks.
Yeah.
And all of it sucks.
It's fucking shitty. It's just choke point after choke point. And then people who complain like this live there and
Yeah.
you have to be around them
You
constantly.
know what? I see this review in a new light. Actually, even Laura's like, they're not really mad at Firehouse Subs.
No.
They're mad at the domain.
Oh, absolutely.
They just had a horrible time at the domain.
Yeah, they have to get in and out
That's
of it.
impossible. They love the domain.
They love it.
Everyone loves the
It's a classy
domain.
place for classy people,
Yep.
Jordan.
All right, one more you review.
This one's from Michael Jordan.
Whoa!
It is Michael J.
I can only assume.
Thought it was Michael Jones.
COVID-19 related review. I just checked the health department website, and yes, stage 5 is still in effect. The question then comes to mind, why is it 2 of the 4 employees, including the manager, are not wearing masks? I realize the governor of the state said they don't have to. He's a moron.
Well, then why are you asking? If you know the answer, hang on. Let me just hang on.
Why are
the
we-
question comes to mind, why, followed by,
Because.
I realize they don't have to. And there you have it. There you go.
We're at stage 5 COVID. We must be alert and aware. I will be going to the Firehouse Subs.
And holding them accountable.
Where I know the governor said you don't have to wear masks, I will then question, why aren't you wearing masks?
And then you know I'm writing a review.
I think Michael J is just a little worried that he's about to get fired from someone who's about to give him COVID.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to give me COVID and they're going to fire me.
They're going to...
How do you think the food was?
He couldn't taste
Oh,
it.
hang on, never mind. It was a COVID-19 related
yeah.
review.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually that's in a different section.
Yeah,
Right,
absolutely.
yeah.
It's on Yelp. You go into reviews and then you click a tab.
Yeah,
for COVID.
I was
You
going to
couldn't
say,
find that.
the review didn't start with, curious that they don't have a separate tab for COVID-19 related problems.
Here is starting it with
Yeah,
curious.
it
Is so
begs
fucking right.
It begs the question. Makes one wonder. I know Google doesn't have to.
This is a thing that I've created in my own brain. Oh, okay.
The sheer pompousness.
Yeah. To write a 1-star review to begin with is like fucking nuts. That's crazy.
I mean, I would write a 1-star review for a place that was pumping shit in the middle of the restaurant.
Are you kidding
while
me?
I was trying.
They're getting 5 stars from me. Great hour of podcast content. Thank you. Do this all the time, please. I will call ahead.
I want like reverse psychology 5-star reviews. I loved the hose of shit that was being pumped through the restaurant. I couldn't get enough of the smell as
Honestly,
I waited for my
not
food.
a huge fan of Firehouse Subs, except for this location.
They were doing the craziest thing, and I loved it.
They got
5
the
stars.
balls
Yep.
to own the libs with some shit tubes. Okay?
Oh my God.
If you know, you know.
These boots are made for walking. I'm fit. I'm fit.
Playing the hits, huh?
Yeah, dude. The I'm fit comment all the time still.
Dude, why is
we
there
get
no-
the I'm fit content? Oh, it's so good.
Laura W meets I'm Fit Guy.
Oh, dude.
Why is there no cheese on this? Why is there double cheese on this?
Laura got his cheese.
I'm fit. No, he got Laura's cheese.
Yeah. Oh no.
He had no cheese, Jordan.
Oh,
he had double cheese.
Yep.
Also, it's weird they shit on a sandwich from the tube.
Yeah.
They just as an aside, I'd like a run review. Also, I guess there was a shit hose.
Yeah.
It's just right at the end. Like if we wrote a review, it should be that.
I really-
went in, great. It was empty. Great service. They took my order right away. It was really fast. There's no confusion. Took a little bit, but I got what I ordered and I was out of there. Also, there was a shit hose.
Cool. Period.
Poop emoji. Black and white style.
Yeah.
The thing
Print it out,
is,
take a picture of it.
we've been joking for like an hour about the shit hose. We've been like, it's
I don't think we've been joking. I think it's funny.
What
it's not a
I
joke.
don't think it's a
But
joke.
what
It's
I-
a hose of shit.
do you like?
Again, it happens on the podcast. It's great. If this happened to me, I'd be like, what is going on?
I wouldn't eat there. Do you?
I wonder how close Jordan would have got to the door if he went, nope, and just walked somewhere else.
I would have seen the hose going in and been like, not even worth not worth the conversation. Not even worth finding out because
What?
I'm not gonna like it.
I don't want to truly believe that they were pumping shit.
I believe it.
It's very hard.
my headcanon.
It's very hard. It's very hard to believe
In my
that it was
AU?
something that was not shit.
In my alternate universe, it was A1 sauce.
Oh, dude,
They were taking it out.
There was a sign that said "Spice up your sandwich," and then there were like
did
5
have Pecos
sauces,
Pete.
and one of them was A1, and they had X'd it out
With a marker.
with like a Sharpie.
Yeah.
And I went, "Oh, dude, they X'd out the A1. They must be out." And Jordan, I think it was you.
Yeah.
You went, not spicy. And I went, oh shit, you're right.
Not spicy. They're kicking it out.
Oh, and then Nick explained how tangy is different from spicy for a little while. I really am hard pressed to figure out what was in that pipe that was
Are
not
you?
shit.
Yeah. How about don't think it was not shit, and the answer will become clear. I feel like if you remove that one little mental block, you're going, well, if it's not shit, what is it? Well, what if it is shit?
It really.
Yeah, I think that answers your question.
I just can't believe that they were. We could have
You got
just.
Michael J.
I know
energy
Greg
here.
Abbott said you can put shit in a restaurant,
exactly.
but why are they?
Why are they? Curious. It raises the question.
It was just like I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. But that's your ratings. Now it's time for our ratings, guys. What did you think of Firehouse Subs Captains Club?
Shiver me timbers.
Dude, I wouldn't swab the poop deck with this thing.
The whole place was the poop deck.
Yeah, they just call it the deck.
They just call the poop deck the Firehouse Subs. Swap the Firehouse Subs. There's Firehouse Subs everywhere.
Where's the captain? He's below Firehouse Subs.
Somebody Firehouse subbed all over this place.
Really, Firehouse subbed the bed last night.
I was very hungry.
We were hungry.
And then I wasn't hungry.
Yeah, we smelled it. We were there for so long. We just sat in the smell. And Jordan went, remember how I said I was hungry earlier? That's gone.
And then we got back, and I got hungry again.
Thankfully, it was a 20-minute drive.
God, it's
Yeah,
so long.
and I don't think that did it any favors because it was quite soggy.
It was a suggy sandwich.
It was either Captain Sorensen's hot sauce or the new Firehouse Hero sauce.
Oh, Captain, my captain.
I'm this close to standing up in the
That's
chair.
pretty good.
I don't think it's a good idea.
No.
not with these chairs.
Oh, man.
The sauce soggied the bread.
Yeah.
And it didn't really help. But also, in the end, it was just a very forgettable sandwich.
Yeah, definitely.
It had a little bit of kick at first, and then it was nothing. Like no flavor after that. And very sad bacon. The bread is okay. I don't know. The pickle was disappointing. There was a shit hose in the restaurant. I mean, it's just the deck is stacked against them.
That make your review go up or down?
That's flipping a coin.
You be the judge.
It's a plus or minus 5, honestly.
I'm giving it like a 37.
Okay.
It was not
Jordan
good.
didn't like it.
None of it was good.
37. The calculator.
Percent.
Yeah, the calculator's new on iPhone. It's confusing.
It looks the same.
Now now the things are staying on the screen. I updated to 18.
Anyway,
You have a calculator on that thing?
it wasn't that bad. It was inoffensive to me, right? Like, it wasn't bad. I didn't go, I don't like this. It was just like,
I think that's more punishable than it being
like
bad.
I've had Quiznos and I'm like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
This
at
sucks
Quiznos.
ass.
No way.
I hate this. This was just like, it's better than the shit smell, right? Like, the shit didn't carry over to the sandwich.
That's where the bar is.
That's where the bar is, dude. The hose was in the building, okay? The bacon was soggy. It was just very
Mm-hmm.
The chicken had like decent texture. It wasn't like chewy or anything, but it was just very like, I'm eating a sandwich. I don't know. I thought the pickle was fine, but I'm not comparing it to greater pickles.
Right.
I do like a little pickle with my sandwich.
Not to sound like someone who goes to the domain, but I just like when the food's good.
Yeah. Well, that's domain talk.
That is domain
You're
talk.
on
I'm
the,
just
you're on the
it is-
100% Eat podcast.
Yeah, it
so
is
I don't
what
know
it
why
is, you know what I mean.
bring that up.
Yeah. Sorry, dude.
I realized we went to
Someone's got to be a domain goer.
I
at
went-
the show.
I totally get it. I totally get it.
We went to Jew Boy. We went
That's
to
what it's called.
Carrabba's. It's back to the regular show.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
You
buddy.
eat the trash we had for 5 years.
Why?
It wasn't great. It was fine. Many other sub places are better. I would almost argue Subway's better just in like a convenience sense. Like, Subway sucks, but like,
Just not the Subway we
I don't
went
know.
to last.
You also just kind of feel like you know where you're getting at Subway. I will say my hopes were higher for this place the first time I went. Like, they're like, made by firemen, created by firemen. We like food. We're firemen. And I'm like, that's true. They like food. You got personality behind this. You
It all adds up.
They're using like the fireman's badge as like a promotion. You know what I mean? Like, these guys save your life. Now they'll save your lunch.
Whoa.
And I expected like, maybe it'll be pretty good. And it's not. is okay. I give it a 45.
45.
I think it's sub 50, but I didn't hate it as much as
Definitely
Jordan.
41.
It maybe got 3 extra points for me for the shit hose.
Yeah, 41 is the average score. Yeah, it's just a really forgettable sandwich.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's anything to it.
Yeah, no.
It's just sort of like if I got that again, I don't think I'd be upset,
Here's
but
the
I wouldn't
question.
go out of my way for
Here's
it.
the question, right? And the level of like the place, the restaurant, and the sandwich. We're right at an hour.
Yeah.
Right on time. What would we have talked about if there was no shit hose?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
probably
Like, you
would've
gotta
done
wonder, would
something.
we be like pulling? Would
Yeah.
we be like just talking about aimless stuff?
I think it would have.
I'm just saying.
I think a lot
it
of
was,
Beetlejuice talk would have
that
occurred.
shit
Yeah.
was the clumpy glue that
Yep.
held this episode
Yep,
together.
you're absolutely right.
And I think that kind of signifies the like, ness of it.
Yeah.
If that shit
Right.
carried this podcast.
Yeah.
I think
If
we'd
we-
be. I think
if-
we'd be if we didn't fuck around with other things. I think we'd be sitting at about 38 minutes right now.
Yeah.
Insert Gracie.
Yeah,
Sometimes you need a shit hose
Yep.
to like build an episode around.
that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes.
You know, I feel like we always get like we could never have anything to talk
We
about.
could
and
never
go-
have a problem. We could get to the surplus
Yeah.
on their clothes and it's fine and everyone's
Exactly.
happy and nothing was
Exactly.
lost and everyone's sanity is
we can
intact.
go to a great fun fair
Uh-huh.
and make it look shitty.
We go to a
because-
Denny's. We hit the fun zone. We get an octopus.
Yeah.
Winners.
Watch Ride Along get a real behind the scenes look
Yeah,
at
we
going
talk-
to that fair.
talk a
we
lot
talk
about
a
that
lot
fair.
about the fair. It's pretty good.
That was
41
some good stuff that I'm glad is now on in canon.
We
Absolutely.
said at the fair or leaving the fair, and I think this is absolutely true, and this is the first little taste of it, maybe on a smaller scale, but that fair is our new road trip.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're
And
gonna talk
and
about that.
we will be
beyond
talking
the
about it.
video you got and
Yeah.
the thing we filmed.
like content that
That
we
we're
will
gonna be
mine
talking
from
about
it.
that fair
Yeah.
for so goddamn long,
Yeah.
and like the events that occurred. Granted, it was only like 2 hours compared to the road trip being days.
And there's a lot of footage that did not make it into that
Yeah,
video.
But
yeah.
like
It's good
that
stuff.
that fair was so valuable, even beyond the video, the expertly edited video.
Way to go, Richard.
by Richard, yes.
Good job, Richard.
And,
Here's the monkey transition. What the fuck?
Is he a ghost? Is he
What
Jesus?
the hell?
What do you tell me?
It's open to interpretation. Hey, whatever you
stuff.
feel, it's art.
Yep.
And you got a cool poncho out of it.
I got a
and
great pun.
and more importantly,
Ray's jealous.
Ray didn't.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he did not get it. He's jealous, baby.
yeah. I like that he was more jealous than mad. That was
yeah.
satisfying.
Oh, yeah.
And he
Yeah.
just kept saying, "I'm fucking jealous, man.
I'm just, yeah.
I'm fucking jealous.
I bought it.
What the fuck?
He
dude?"
said it with a big smile on his face
he's
every time.
He's just like, I said I was gonna think on it, and I was like, "Are you too slow?"
So that's our review of Firehouse Subs. You go to store.100%eat.com for merch. We're
New
going to
merch
have
incoming.
new merch incoming early October. We're going to have some new designs, some different cut. We're going to do a women's crop top of the 100% Eat logo, I think. And then
That's correct.
we're going to have a new rat hat. And then
Yeah, I'm
we're
excited about that.
we're going to have, I mean, we can talk about it now. We're going to have a Sauce Monkey Intimidator NASCAR style shirt that
yeah.
that we got, and we will also rest in peace. R.I.P. Cinnamon.
Cinnamon lives
Cinnamon
in shirt
lives.
form.
Cinnamon forever.
Gracie approved.
Yep.
And
Oh, Gracie-
approved and also, when the fuck is this
Yes,
coming out? When can I have
screaming
this shirt?
about
Is this
it.
real? Is this
Yeah.
real?
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, just check. Doesn't speak to us at all about anything. Hey, just checking in. What's the status on that shirt?
When do I get that shirt? When
When's
does it come
that
out?
fucking shirt coming
Yep.
out?
Yep.
So how's my shirt?
Yeah. So we'll have that. A lot of great stuff.
And just so you know, it is like a, cinnamon, I don't say it's cinnamon inspired shirt. It's a cinnamon shirt.
Yeah.
Gracie approved it. Just so you know, all proceeds will go directly to us.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is important. Just like every other shirt.
But we a lot of this stuff is
And Puerto Rico.
yeah.
They'll get a
Not if I
They'll get a taste.
a lot of this is fan art stuff, and we're paying
Puerto Rico.
we're paying the artists for these cool designs. They're really good stuff. So thank you very much. Early October is when we're gonna have these new designs at store.100%eat.com
If
or
we ever
100%eat.
if we ever get a desk, we'll do a live stream
That's
about
that's
it.
what I want to do. I want to do a live stream. We just
Why
have
don't
to
we
get
have a fucking desk yet?
because we haven't.
We tried.
Yeah.
I forget what happened.
What do you? I don't.
I want to say we went to the fair instead. I don't really remember. They're kind of blurred
Come on,
together.
dude.
We'll get a desk.
Put it on the
soon.
calendar.
Michael Jordan Podcast is weekly this Friday. Patreon.com/100%eat.
Whatever will we talk about?
You're not gonna want to miss this Friday's episode.
Why?
Last Friday we ate the Oreo Coke cookies.
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah. Wonder what this Friday could be.
And
you can follow us at 100% Eat on Twitter and on Instagram. Stay up to date with everything. Send stuff to the P.O. Box for 100% treat.
Oreos.
P.O. Box 143241, Austin, Texas 78714. That's P.O. Box 143241, Austin, Texas 78714. Yeah.
We're gonna snort Oreo flavored cocaine.
Whoa!
We could do opposite.
Dude, it tastes like Oreos. Woo! Do we have a 100% fan?
We do.
Wow. Hey, if you sign up to be a 100% fan, you can get your shout out read in an episode, and then we tell you that we like you because we do. So,
This is a good one. This is from Devin S. Linger. Devin says, my girlfriend was out of town when I got this, so I'm still saving money by signing up. This is a shout out to her for hating my peanut butter and jelly ravioli and refusing to eat my handmade spaghetti with PB&J sauce. I still love you.
What?
what did you...
Hang on. I'm gonna stop before whatever you say. You just said you love this. You like this person, and you love them.
I love you.
So just remember that. Go ahead.
We need to do another food court. These freaks are
Oh,
getting
we
out
do.
of
Why
control.
haven't we done that
Yeah.
yet?
He's
Well,
not
we're
getting
getting
everything
by
set up.
We
desks.
don't have
so can't
desks,
do food
that's why.
courts. Come on, man.
Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm saying.
What is peanut butter and jelly ravioli?
Only one way to find out.
Oh, my God.
Can I just say the first thought that popped in my head was like, my girlfriend hates my pee.
Yeah, oh, 100%. Yeah.
And I finished the
Yep.
sentence.
Uh-oh. Yep. All right. Jordan, take us out.
They sell filler. You could do.
Oh, yeah,
like,
make
in
it-
your
make
lips.
it bigger.
It makes
Yeah.
it wider.
Oh, cool.
Could they do that for the bacon at the Firehouse Subs?
Ha! Get him.
Rate, subscribe, tell a friend about the show where we eat the food and rate the food. Floppy.
Bye.
Stay suggy.